Hey guys, welcome back again. Now let us talk about how can you create a backup of your Ubuntu which you have recently created and how to restore them back. What we have done is we have installed Ubuntu and inside that we installed Java and we have installed Hadoop. Tomorrow you will install a lot many other components, but then you may be interested to create a backup out of it, right? So that if anything goes wrong to your virtual machine, you can simply unzip the file which you have already backed up and start from there. This will definitely help you to save a lot of time doing all this installation again. So let us try to understand how to do that. The first thing what I want you to do is install a 7Z because that is one of the most efficient zipping tool. So you go to Google and search for 7Z, download, click on it, and you get a lot of options. Just download your 64-bit exe file, click on it, and it gets downloaded, and just say open and wait for some time. You get this, say install and say close. You have successfully installed your 7G software. Now what we will do is we'll go back to VMware, and the first thing is let us try to shut it down, right? So let's say power off and power off. Let's try to shut it down, power off. So if you see, we have shut down our virtual machine, and you can check where is your virtual machine installed. See here you get to know the location: C drive, user, Suraj, OneDrive, documents, virtual machine, Ubuntu 20.04 Java 8, Ubuntu 20.04 Java 8. So this is the location where you have your virtual machine, right? So all you need to do is go to this, navigate to this location. So from here I can go to my PC and then go to C drive and then go to users and go to Suraj, then OneDrive, then documents, virtual machines, go to Ubuntu 20.04. This is the one which we have. Now before you create a zip, what I want you to do is go inside this and create a readme file. Okay, so new rich document, you just create a readme file, and inside this readme file just note down what all you have installed in this case, right? So I can say I've installed Hadoop 3.3.1, right? I can say I've installed Java 8. You can just say Java 8, that's okay. You can also say, let's say you've already also installed Eclipse, so you can say Eclipse is also installed, and let's say IntelliJ is also installed, right? And if you have installed a lot of component like Hive, Scope, which you'll do later, then you can also list down all the software that you've already installed here, right? And then just say save, and you are done. Come back and let us try to take a backup of this. So it shows you that it is occupying 13.8 GB. So let's say right click and 7Z and say add to Ubuntu 20.04 Java 8.7Z. Now it will take a sweet time to zip this entirely, and once you have taken a zip, please save this zip file in some secure location so that anytime if your virtual machine crashes or anything goes wrong to that VMware, you can still recover that and then use them, right? So you do not have to, so you will not have to reinstall all these things again, right? So this would definitely help you a lot because your system may crash anytime, the virtual machine may go wrong anytime, and you would definitely not love to do it again and again. So please take this advice very seriously and create a backup out of it. Okay, so let's wait till it's completely compressed. All right guys, so now we are done with this. If you see, we have created a file, a zip file 7Z, which is around 5.8 GB, right? And you can save this file so that later at any point of time, if you have any problem with the original copy, what you could do is just extract this and start using it. Okay, so let us try to see that as well. Now what we will assume is we will assume that this file is corrupted and is no longer a valid file. So let's delete this. Okay, now all that we have is your Ubuntu zipped version. Let's try to extract it by clicking on 7Z and just say extract to. Okay, now it may take little time but not that much time because unzipping does not take a lot of time compared to zipping the software. So now it is extracted back, right? So now what you should basically do is you should basically go to VMware Workstation, click on file and say open, and go to that place where you have extracted your zip file. So I'll visit that place. Okay, so now I'm into that place where we had just extracted our zip file, right? So go inside this and you should see only one file, and that is basically a virtual machine file, VMX file. So just double click on it and wait for some time. You will see they are loaded, right? Now, as usual, if you want to change some configuration, you can change it and you can just say power on this virtual machine. So we have learned how to take a backup of a virtual machine and then how to restore it. So I will always suggest you that whenever you are doing any sort of installation, try to install all the software together and immediately try to take a backup when it is working.